guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber from Kyuujin Cosplay, and today we are watching with you guys Jujutsu Kaisen, episode 23.
So, I've said it several times before we watched the show or early in our reaction series, I heard about episode 23. Or I heard at least that there was an episode, and I'm guessing it's episode 23 because
You've heard about it, that episode 23 is the bomb.
No, apparently it's a big
like
episode.
that.
Like there's some badass stuff happening in episode 23. I don't know, but I could see it because our team is about to fight two intense curses, one of which has been sent by the villains. I don't really know why they sent him here, like maybe to get that other curse.
I'm guessing maybe give him one of the Sukuna's finger because that curse is strong.
Maybe.
The kill rate
But
is
then
100% each time.
But then they could have done it themselves. I don't know. We'll see.
Why bother?
We'll see, but in any case, they created this new curse and it's here, so Itadori's gonna face it, while Fushiguro and Nobara are facing the other curse, because even though they're not supposed to face it, because it's too strong, that curse has been targeting people, and one of them is Megumi's sister.
So it is personal now.
It's personal. Well, it was personal before because everyone that was dying came from his town and they went to his middle school.
True. But it's even more personal.
Yeah, because she's a potential victim, so he has to do it or there's a chance she's gonna die. So they're gonna face that and it's gonna be awesome, and I'm ready. Like, even if it's not as intense as people say it is, I'm just happy to have a fight where the other two get a chance to shine a little bit.
Because you want to see Fushiguro shine. Well, or just grow his shadows because he's just shadows.
I want to see him do something. Okay, I mean, like I said, no expectations or anything, but I heard that it was a big episode, so I'm excited, but then again, I'm always excited for Jujutsu Kaisen, so it's fine. Let's just jump in this episode and see them kick ass. I am ready. Let's go. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to know when these episodes come out, and check out our Patreon for the full reactions.
Let's go!
I'm not sure you're strong enough, buddy, to fight Itadori. But then, like, what they gave the guy was one of the things. No, was it one of the things they stole?
I think it was,
Like the special grade little thingy?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be strong. The fact that it spits blood is freaking out. It's freaking me out.
Acid blood?
Yeah. That's a lot of little things. Come on. It's a moment to shine. Many targets. Oh shit.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
So they're all gonna be able to shine.
Yeah, they're all separated. Yes, it's true. They sent multiple curses. Yeah. So they're gonna leave Fushiguro here? This is supposed to be bad. He's not coming out until he destroys that thing.
What the fuck? Oh.
Interesting. Well,
It's not all of them.
the main body. No, I don't think so.
It's not over, buddy.
Oh, okay. Oh no!
Long time no see, right?
Oh no! Fishiguro faced a cursed spirit with, well, I mean, technically, with a finger, he did not fare well. Oh, okay, so that makes sense why they said curses. So there's more, yeah, for a finger. That explains it. I didn't think of this at all.
Okay, so not to give it one, but just to take it back. Yeah.
It does look, it's exactly the same curse as before. Or it's a brother or something.
Well, did it Sukuna kill the one that
Yeah.
had been fed? Okay,
So I mean, it's a similar type of
it's
curse.
a similar one, yeah.
Or it just morphed into, like, because of the finger, it morphed into something similar. But it looks exactly the same.
見てくれば同じだが
Yeah.
おそらく少年院のやつより数段
Is it stronger? Is it?
Oh,
強い
Oh no! But you're also different, right? Right? He has, I mean, it's personal. He has to destroy it for his sister. Backstory a little bit!
はいまた
Yay!
僕たち珍しいよね
I really like this
めぐ
style
み
of
が僕に
Yojo.
稽古頼むなんて有事に追い越されて焦った
Also, it's recent.
まあ背に腹は変えられませんからめぐみはさ実力もポテンシャルも有事と遜色ないと思ってんだよねあとは意識の問題だと思うよ本気の出し方知らないでしょはあ
Well, maybe.
俺が本気でやってないってん
You
じゃ
don't know how to unleash.
例えばさこの前の野球なんで送りバントしたの
I love that. I love that we're bringing this back.
自分がアウトになっても野原の塁を進めたかったそれはご立派
He doesn't believe in his own
ユージは
potential.
僕から常にホームランを狙うバントが悪いって言ってんじゃないよでも呪術師はあくまで個人競技、他の術師と連携は大事でしょ
But
まあ
you're
ね
stopping your
でも
growth.
周りに味方が何人いようと死ぬ時は一人だよ
True. Nice shot, by the way.
Jojo is so beautiful.
少し未来の強くなった自分を想像できない君の奥の手のせいかな最悪自分が死ねば全て解決できると思ってる
His technique that he never manages to do would kill
死
him.
んで勝つと死んでも勝つの
Yeah, okay.
全然違うよめぐみ本気でやれもっと欲張れ
You go, man. You fucking unleash. Don't die.
Oh, man. Oh,
That's fine. He always gets beat up. Oh boy.
ここまでだな
Dude.
フルベ
Dude.
ゆらゆら
Dude!
宝の持ち腐れだな
Everyone has been telling him that. It's true.
やめだ呪術師の成長曲線は必ずしも緩やかじゃない
I am so excited right now. You don't even know.
影の奥行きを全て吐き出す具体的なアウトラインは後回し
Is he gonna do
Try
a domain
something, man.
expansion?
イメージしろ自由に
Is he gonna
限界を
do
超えた未来
a
の自
domain?
分やってやるよ
Dude,
Don't you look crazy? So fun.
he's just coming up with it, like,
領域展開
dude. What does it look dangerous though?
暗号を上げて
Oh my god.
Oh boy, what does it look like?
完全
He's so
糸
sexy.
だ今はこれでいい
Yeah.
God.
Oh, you go, man. This is my episode. It looks cool.
Cannot escape his shadows.
自由に
I mean, it's incomplete, but it's so cool.
広げろ
Oh my god. Oh my god.
術式の
Ah. The curse doesn't know what the fuck is going on. I am loving him so much right now. Now, where is he? Oh. Gotcha.
本の爪はあれにも傷をつけた。
Yep.
君のお前を貫くくらいわけないさ。
That was the best, like,
Nice.
30 seconds of the show for me.
Good job, young Padawan.
He's beat up as shit,
Yeah, please don't die.
but he got it. He got it.
それでいい。
That's what he was, yeah. He got a taste of what he wants from him.
Oh man.
Oh, buddy. But I'm proud of him. Don't die. That's potential. That was 30 seconds of potential. That's just the half of the episode.
他人と関わる上での最低限のルール。
When he used to beat up
私
bullies.
はあなたを殺しません。だからあなたも私を殺さないでくださいだ。殺しを何に置き換えてもいい。要は相手の尊厳を脅かさない線引き。
Don't do to someone what you don't want done to you.
それがルール。それを破って威張って腫れ物みたいに扱われて、次俺の前でやったら殺すからな。俺ら、お前に何かしたか？
To him.
てめえで考えろ。それが死ね。
もう喧嘩しないって言ったよね。
悪人が嫌いだ。サラチみてえな想像力と感受性で一丁前に息をしやがる。善人が苦手だ。そんな悪人を許してしまう。許すことを格調高く捉えてる。
Here's the gray area.
積み木は典型的善人。気持ち悪い。
No wonder he reacted this way with Itadori.
あ、ごめん。
小1の時、俺の父親と積み木の母親、それ
Okay.
ぞれの片親がくっついて蒸発した。白髪の怪しい男が言ってた。君のお父さんさ、善院っていういいとこの呪術師の家系なんだけど、
Here's your
僕が低レ
backstory.
ベルのろくでなしでお家出てって君を作ったってわけ。俺は善院家という売られた
Gojo
らしい。
sensei, this is not a good look for
ム
you.
カつく。あんたのそのデリカシーのなさが特に。
Yes.
俺が将来呪術師として働くことを担保に、俺たち二人の高専からの金銭的援助を通してくれた。
He
I just want to take
manipulated
Megumi
him.
and just take him away from Gojo sensei.
俺が中3に上がって間もなく積み木が呪われた。積み木は寝たきりになった。
With a black
誰かを呪う
flowers
暇があったら大切な人のことを考えていたいの。
いつも笑って綺麗事を吐いて俺の性根すら肯定する。そんな積み木も俺が誰かを傷つけると本気で怒った。
She was a good person.
俺はそ
Still
れ
is.
にイラついてた。事なかれ主義の偽善だと思っていたから。
I kind of hope we can save her.
俺が助ける。悪かったよ。ガキだったんだ。謝るからさ。さっさと起きろよ。バカ兄貴。
Okay.
急に現れた大きな気配。出現。私が話したことは忘れてください。
待てや。こいつ指のところに向かう気か。
Itadori, you need to eat it.
そんなんでちぎれると思ってんのかよ。
私自分の背中がコンプレックスでして、警告です。私の背中を見たら殺しを。
釘崎。
Oh. Both of them? And now she saw it too. You're too self-conscious.
じゃあなんでそんな格好してんだよ。変な匂いはそれか。
食らん不実。
Rot bit me.
バチゴロ。
Next episode, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's their time next episode, but I'm so happy about this one!
Oh man.
It's not hard to guess that I'm a fucking fangirl of Megumi, okay? I said it, episode 1.
I would have never guessed
No,
it.
I know. It's surprising, but
It was a really
I'm-
good episode for him.
I'm not even gonna
Um,
be ashamed how I freaked out. Like, we've seen amazing fights in this show. we've seen Itadori be amazing. We've seen Toro be amazing. We've seen Gojo kick ass. Yet this is still probably my favorite.
So hyped that we saw his domain,
Yeah.
even though it wasn't complete.
He kind of just came up with it. Like, maybe he thought about it a little bit, but the way he was talking about it in the fight, it's really like he just came up with it live. He was like, well, I kind of need that, so there you go.
Well,
that's why he was saying, I mean, it's incomplete, it's not perfect.
He wanted to use his technique, I think the one that...
He wanted to use the one that would kill him.
Yeah, I was like, oh, fuck it, let's create my own domain then.
I love that. I love the fuck it. Like, because it's true that they've been saying that a lot about Megumi, and now we know that Gojo said it too, how he holds himself together too much. You know, he doesn't lash out, he doesn't unleash like Itadori. He's very cerebral, and that applies with almost every aspect of his life. And it's when he's fighting, when he's talking, when he's with his friends, when he goes out, like, he doesn't unleash. So, I mean, buddy, you cannot reach your full potential if you're not allowing yourself to reach that full potential.
To expand, yeah.
Yeah, it's like he's thinking too much with his head, not enough with his instincts, you know? He puts his teammates first, which is good, but, you know, he kind of puts himself in the ground because of that. You know, it's like he didn't believe he could get there. And if you don't believe, you're definitely not going to get there. Whereas for Itadori, for example, the guy just doesn't know his limits. He's like, Toro comes in with a new technique. He's like, well, people can do that. It's pretty hard. He doesn't care about it's pretty hard and not many people have achieved it. And, you know, there's a limit to it. No,
I'm going to try that.
I'm going to try it. Like, when you learn something, like the Black Flash, for example, if you pay attention to the, you know, how many consecutive Black Flash has someone done, like, what's the record? And you focus on that, and you're like, oh, well, if the record is 4, like, there's no way I'm gonna beat that. If you go in with that mindset, you're never gonna beat it.
True.
Let your instinct take over. So I think this was important. Like, I love that Gojo, because I mean, Gojo has said that before that he had a few students, like Itadori was one. The guy whose name I forgot that was supposed to be there and then he wasn't. And the guy they're going to do a movie about him, I think. This guy is also one. Toto is one. Like, he's seeing a lot of potential in them. But I love that he was saying, you know, I don't see you as, you know, inferior to Itadori. You're just stopping your own growth. And Sukuna was like, I mean, you have so much potential, but you're not using it. So, yeah, I love that he unleashed.
Still waiting to see what he wants to do with that potential, though.
It's the potential, I mean, he freaked out over his domain. So maybe it's what he could do with it. Like, the possibilities of his ability. Because he's got one of the techniques of the Zenin clan. So, I mean, it's supposed to be fucking strong. So, there you go. And it's the possibilities, like, where his brain could take him. And he's a genius. He came up, like, remember when Maki was like, oh, you know, there's a way to store weapons in a place, but not everyone can do that, and, like, it's pretty rare. And he just came up with it, like, on the spot. He did it like that. He's a genius. He's just stopping his own growth. So to see him literally, you know, not only unleash, but, like, he's bleeding like crazy, and he looks even crazier. I love it.
He did look on edge, yeah.
And it's not just, you know, and he came up with the domain, he brings it up, it looks fucking terrifying. It's all red and black, and, you know, all the Shinigamis are just coming together, and it's fucked up. And that's not even his trump card, like, he doesn't even use that. Like, he uses that as a way to confuse the enemy, and then he comes up behind him and gets rid of it in one fucking go. Where was this before? Like, that's the thing, like, you need to be like this more often.
His Shinigami at the end was a result of his fight with the previous curse, grade 1
yes,
curse.
I mean, yes, but still, it's the fact that, you know, whenever a Shinigami dies, they are added to the others.
They melt with each other, yeah.
But you need to be like that more often from now on, buddy. Like, this was really cool. And then after that, the flashbacks, and we got to see his sister.
Yeah.
And, like, we definitely see the Megumi we talked about, like, the gray area Megumi who, you know, decides who he's gonna save, and like, he was like that in high school, I'm guessing, and Well, no, technically he is in high school now, so
Middle school, yeah.
He did look different. Still. But I mean, the school system in Japan is different, so I don't know how old he was supposed to be then.
Who
but
knows?
Still, the fact that, I mean, he was wronged by his father, so they have the same father, they don't have the same mother. And his entire existence is just that of someone to be used. You know, his father had him as a trump card.
Which is pretty sad.
And he left him too. He sold him to the fucking clan. So yeah, I get why he doesn't like his dad. He doesn't.
To be honest though, if I was in Megumi's place, if I saw that man like Gojo Sensei doing like that,
And
for me,
Gojo doesn't attack.
I would have run away.
But the Gojo is like, the fact that he was doing that, I'm like, dude, are you trying to manipulate him instead of his father?
Go with me, go with me, go with me.
I mean, there's probably more to it than just that, because, like, why did Gojo show up? Like, why did he pick him up like that? And like, I mean, they said it was something about money and stuff, like the school was gonna pay them both for this, but I'm like, I want to have faith that Gojo had another motive, but...
Maybe the school knew that Megumi had potential coming from the Zenin clan.
Yeah.
Like, he was the trump card. And since Gojo is the strongest, he needs someone strong to teach him.
It still looks like he went to him, so, like, there's still more to learn. Like, we don't know about his father, we don't know
everything, yeah.
Yeah, and, but then, like, for Megumi, what we know, I think what he knows, we saw, you know? And his I don't care attitude makes me think of someone who's like, well, you definitely don't care about me. Like, you didn't have me because you loved me or anything. You're like, you had me because you needed me. You know, you needed a trump card, basically. So if you don't give a shit, why should I give a shit about you? So he already comes into this world with a pretty gray, you know, gray glasses, let's say. Like, he doesn't see, you know, love the same, like, value the same, like, because he wasn't meant to be anything. Like, he's not valued by his father, and his mother's not around, so I don't know what happened to her, but I'm guessing nothing good. And then his sister was taking care of him, but there's this what's the word, Jesus, there's this apathy, you know, that comes from your worth being that of an object almost. So yeah, and then he sees how the world goes around, and his vision, his view of the world is pretty extreme for a kid. You know, he's like, it's true, he does have a point. Like, the bad people think of themselves as, you know, very important, and they kind of think they
owns everything.
They have the right to do that to others. And then the good people, like Itadori, we've seen exactly the same thing. Like, he thinks of, you know, he would forgive bad people and think that what he just did was good. Whereas for Fushiguro, he keeps that anger, his resentment, he keeps it. And he's like, I will never forgive these people because, like, karma doesn't get to them. Like, they don't learn their lesson.
True.
So he's like, if no one, like he said it before, if no one goes after them and the good people just let them go, and the justice doesn't do its job, like he's seen it before, he's like, I'm gonna do it. And then comes in his sister, who's completely different, I mean, I'm surprised she took care of him that much and he didn't learn a thing from her. But then he's changed a little bit, so that's why I'm really hoping for her to wake up and just get to talk to him, see how he's changed, because he thought that he's changing him a little bit, you know, changing his view on the world.
True.
And yeah, I'm really
slowly
happy.
but surely he's trying to force his view on the world on Fushiguro, so
Sort of.
he doesn't have a choice to just take it.
Well, they're still kids. They're not like their understanding
like
of
16 or 17.
Yeah, their understanding of the
15
world
minimum.
is not perfect. Even Itadori's questioning, you know, like, he doesn't want to kill people. He wants to save everyone. He's willing to, you know, do everything possible to give them a meaningful death, but then he doesn't really understand what a meaningful death is. He doesn't understand, like, he tried to exterminate Mako after what happened with Junpei, so when his emotions get in the way, his morality just leaves the building for a minute, and then, like, he's questioning what a meaningful death is, what a meaningful fight is, you know, who he should fight for, what he should have done. Like, he's questioning himself. He's not there yet, and Fushiguro is the same. Both of them are not...
I think it did change the fact from giving someone a meaningful death to just saving as many people as possible, right?
Like, right now he's there. And as for Fushiguro, he also understands that his view on the world is not perfect, and he's trying to change it a little bit. Like, trying to understand maybe that the people he wants to save, might not necessarily deserve it, but then it's his choice whether or not he saves them. Like, Itadori, according to the law and stuff, doesn't deserve to be saved because he's a vessel for a curse. But then it's fine to be selfish sometimes because your understanding of the person is different.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah. Basically, I really love this episode. I freaked out. And I get
it's really something seeing Fushiguro being so
unhinged.
Well, for once.
Yes. And I mean, we talked about,
Not used to it.
we tend to talk about him a lot whenever there's an episode where, he gives us his view on the world and stuff. I do realize that everything we just said about his sense of morality, we said before. But I love a character that has enough layers for us to discuss, and sometimes it gets confusing. Sometimes we don't technically read the character perfectly because he doesn't he's not a full adult yet. Like, he's not mature enough to understand himself. So we're gonna question him. He's gonna question himself. He has so much growth to do. And it was this episode, and I'm so happy it happened. And I mean, the finale will be about the other two doing their own fight and then trying to save the finger before they get to it.
Oh, please.
So I am
We need
ready.
something good coming out of it.
That
Beside Fushiguro.
He saved a bunch of people, so that's good. Yep. So even if they get the finger, it's still sort of a win. It's a part of a win.
We already lost so many fingers. We
did.
cannot lose this one too.
We did. But then again, they can give them to curses. True. I was about to say they can't do much with them, but yeah, they can give them to curses. They want to use them as bait for Sukuna.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Anyway, next episode is the finale. I am excited. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you want to see the next one right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out. The link is in the description below.
And if you don't, well, the finale will be out on YouTube next week, guys. So
Yes.
stay tuned, and we're gonna see you then.
Bye.
Bye, guys.